Hi all, I'm back with my 30 Days of Shakespeare, and I'm doing another monologue from a history play and another one of York's monologues, this time from Henry VI Part 3, where he goes off at Margaret. Now, I have mentioned on Instagram that I'm going to be concentrating on Margaret next month, and the reason for that is that I'm going to be directing a staged reading of Henry VI Part 2 and Part 3 in a theatre where I live, which is a replica of the Fortune Theatre. It's called the New Fortune Theatre, and it's a full outdoor Elizabethan style theatre. It's very cool. There's not many like that in the world, and I happen to live where there is one of those. And so I'm digging into the histories, and I invite you to share what are your favourite monologues from the histories. And I really enjoy this one. It's pretty intense, and I'm not going to read it in its full intensity because York is grieving, and I'm not ready to scream and weep. But if you are an actor that's looking for a pretty cool monologue, this is a cool monologue. It is a bit on the long side, but yeah, let me know what you think about York and what you think about Margaret as well. So let's jump in. This is the She-Wolf of France monologue. Here we go. She-wolf of France, but worse than wolves of France, whose tongue more poisons than the adder's tooth. How ill-beseeming is it in thy sex to triumph like an Amazonian trull upon their woes whom fortune captivates, but that thy face is visard-like, unchanging, made impudent with use of evil deeds. I would essay, proud queen, to make thee blush, to tell thee whence thou camest, of whom derived was shame enough to shame thee, wert thou not shameless. Thy father bears the type of King of Naples, of both the Sicils and Jerusalem, yet not so wealthy as an English yeoman. Hath that poor monarch taught thee to insult? It needs not, nor it boots thee not, proud queen, unless the adage must be, unless the adage must be verified, that beggars mounted run their horse to death. 'Tis beauty that doth oft make women proud, but God, he knows, thy share thereof is small. 'Tis virtue that doth make them most admired, the country doth make thee wondered at. 'Tis government that makes them seem divine, the want thereof makes thee abominable. Thou art as opposite to every good as the antipodes are unto us, or as the south to the septentrion. Sorry, hard to get my mouth around. Oh, tiger's heart wrapped in a woman's hide. How couldst thou drain the lifeblood of the child, to bid the father wipe his eyes withal, and yet be seen to bear a woman's face? Women are soft, mild, pitiful, and flexible. Thou, stern, obdurate, flinty, rough, remorseless. Bidst thou me rage? Why, now thou hast thy wish. Wouldst have me weep? Why, now thou hast thy will. For raging wind blows up incessant showers, and when the rage allays, the rain begins. These tears are my sweet Rutland's obsequies, and every drop cries vengeance for his death. 'Gainst thee, fell Clifford, and thee, false Frenchwoman. So I did not do that justice at all, so I'm sorry about that. But I hope that if you're someone that is, part of the reason I want to do these videos is to get more Shakespeare readings out there, especially for actors who are looking for monologues to do that are maybe lesser known. And this, I don't think this is done very often, but it's amazing. He is going off at her for all the things she's done, and she's such an interesting character, and awful in her own way, but certainly not a two-dimensional villain. And he's not, entirely devoid of blame either, in my opinion. So if you know the history as well, I'd love your opinion on that. And otherwise, I hope that you will enjoy getting into the histories, and I hope that you will be inspired to go and look at some York and others, and let me know if there are other monologues from the histories that you would like me to read. And that's all, and I'll see you guys. God, this always does it. I have my heater on, and as soon as I want to finish the video, it goes anyway. I'll see you next time.